Question 4 of this exercise is an interesting question based on equilateral triangles. Here's what it says. Complete the hexagonal and star-shaped rangolis and see these figures 1 and 2 by filling them with as many equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter as you can. Count the number of triangles in each case. So basically for both of these figures, we have to fill them with equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter, as many equilateral triangles as possible. And then the question also says which figure or which rangoli has more triangles. So if you look at this first figure, it's actually a hexagon, a regular hexagon, a polygon of 6 sides, and each side is 5 centimeter long. If you look at this second figure, it's a star figure, but part of the star figure, if you take the inside part, so if I take this part, this is actually a hexagon of side 5 centimeter, this part. So clearly the second figure is bigger than the first figure. So there will be more equilateral triangles in the second figure. But to understand how to count the equilateral triangles and how many equilateral triangles we can draw within each of these figures, I want you to think about this sequence of equilateral triangles that I have drawn here. So the first one is of side 1 and the second one is of side 2. This one, the third equilateral triangle, is of side 3, and this here is of side 5. So how many triangles of side 1 can you fit in this second triangle of side 2? Well, it's quite easy to see. Join all the 3 midpoints of this second triangle and you can see that there can be 4 triangles that can fit, 4 equilateral triangles of side 1 that can be fit in this triangle of side 2. Similarly, how many equilateral triangles of side 1 can fit in this triangle of side 3? Well, once again, do the same thing. Here's how you can fit 9 equilateral triangles of side 1 in this equilateral triangle of side 3, and you get basically 3 rows. So you have triangle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And now that brings us to this fourth equilateral triangle of side 5. How many triangles of side 1 do you think can be fit into this equilateral triangle? So now the pattern should be easy to observe. We can actually fit 25 equilateral triangles of side 1 in this equilateral triangle of side 5 in 5 rows like this, right? And if you count the triangles, you can find that these are exactly 25 triangles that can be fit. So basically what we see is that for an equilateral triangle of side n, we can fit n square equilateral triangles of side 1 into it, and the fitting is exact. We can basically fit triangles in a way so that no gap or no space, no empty space is left inside the bigger triangle. So now let's go to the first rangoli that we had, the hexagonal rangoli with each side 5 centimeter long. How many equilateral triangles of side 1 do you think can be fit into this hexagon? Well, you can cut up the hexagon into 6 equilateral triangles by joining all the vertices to the other vertices, and each equilateral triangle that you get, each of the 6 equilateral triangles is a triangle of side 5 centimeter, which means that you can fit 25 equilateral triangles of side 1 into each of these 6 equilateral triangles of side 5, which means that in the hexagon overall, you can fit 25 into 6, 25 per triangle like we've shown here, into the 6 hexagonal triangles that you get around the hexagon, 6 triangles that you get. So 25 into 6 is equal to 150. So you can fit 150 triangles of 150 equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter into this hexagon of side 5 centimeter. So that solves part 1, the first rangoli. Now let's figure out how many triangles we can fit into the second rangoli. So the second rangoli is this star shaped rangoli, which is made up of a hexagon on the inside. So let me highlight that hexagon for you. So this hexagon that we see each side of the hexagon is 5 centimeter long. It's a regular hexagon. So this is part of the Rangoli, and then on each side of the hexagon we have drawn an equilateral triangle which is of side 5 centimeter. Okay, so basically how many equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter can we now fit into this pattern? So we saw earlier that inside the hexagon of side 5 centimeter we can fit 150 triangles, because we can basically cut up this hexagon into 6 equilateral triangles of side 5 centimeter, and each of these 6 triangles can fit 25 equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter. Okay, so we have 150 on the inside, and then on each of the triangles drawn on the sides of the hexagon, each of these triangles, each of these triangles is also an equilateral triangle of side 5 centimeter. So we can fit 25 equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter into each of these triangles. So 150 on the inside, 150 in the inside hexagon, and plus another 25 into 6 for the triangles that are drawn on the sides of the hexagon. So 150 plus 25 into 6 is also 150. So we get 150 plus 150 or 300. So overall we can draw 300 equilateral triangles of side 1 centimeter in this star shaped Rangoli. So the answer to our question, to this original question, is that we can fit 150 triangles in the first pattern and 300 triangles in the second pattern, the second Rangoli. To learn more about how QMath can help you crack school and board exams, explore QMath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.